Happy Saturday. I hope you had an amazing week, you guys. Football season is back, and today I'm going to show you how to make an entire game day spread with just one grocery trip. We're going to make 5 different recipes using overlapping ingredients so you can save money, cut down on waste, and still wow your guests. As you can see, we have quite the assortment of both sweet and savory, so there's going to be a little bit of something for everyone. And as always, all of these recipes will be linked down in the description box below. They are on my website so that you can make them too. Let's start with the star of the show. I'm going to be showing you how to make this cheesy buffalo chicken pull-apart bread, mini chicken quesadillas, a high-protein chicken buffalo dip, sweet and salty popcorn mix, and then these decadent salted caramel pretzel brownies. So whether you're hosting your own party or headed to someone else's and need something to bring, I hope you find some inspiration from one of these recipes. I'm so excited to show you how to make them, so let's get into it. We're gonna start with our salted caramel pretzel brownies because these are gonna take the longest to bake. And for the sake of all of our sanity, we're just gonna use box brownie mix, you guys. Ghirardelli brownie mix. Sometimes I feel like these are better than homemade brownies, but knock yourself out if you wanna make them from scratch. And I'm using the box because it's so easy. Another thing you can do if your grocery store has it is get the salted caramel box mix because it comes with the pack of caramel and that saves you one thing on your grocery list. You don't have to buy an extra thing of caramel. We're gonna drizzle this on the top. These will forever be one of my favorite go-to treats. I've been a Ghirardelli girl from the start. Actually, I'm not sure if you knew this. This was kind of before my YouTube time, but they used to have a thing, I don't know if they still do, called the Ghirardelli Chocolate Festival. It's usually in the fall, and you guys, I've been obsessed with Ghirardelli for so long. It was on my bucket list to go to this Ghirardelli Chocolate Festival, and I actually got to go in 2013 and host one of the culinary stages. They had a bunch of different stages set up all downtown San Francisco, like kind of by the pier area, where they were doing like culinary and dessert demonstrations all day. And I got to be the host of one of the stages. It still to this day is one of my favorite memories. And I used to have a huge collection of all their chocolate squares. Okay, we're just gonna whip this up really quick. And one thing I like to do to elevate my brownies a little bit is add some extra chocolate chips. This is not necessary, it's just fun. Okay, beautiful. Now, for ease of getting the brownies out, we're gonna take some parchment paper, give it a quick little crumble. This is gonna help it go down in the pan easier. Get our batter in. All right, now take your caramel pack. If you don't have this caramel pack and you're just using regular caramel, you can just kind of guess on this part. I'm gonna do about half of this pack, but you'll be able to tell if you're just using normal caramel. You just kind of wanna drizzle a small layer on top of your brownies. I'm just gonna take, this is actually the end of a meat thermometer. I'm just gonna swirl this caramel in. You can use a toothpick, but I can't find any toothpicks. And so we're gonna use this. Just gonna kind of swirl it into the top. Great, and now into the oven this goes. While the brownies are in the oven, we're going to prep our chicken. Now, the great thing about all these recipes is we kind of double dip ingredients. And so this rotisserie chicken is going to be used in all 3 of our savory recipes. Depending on how big your chicken is, you might need 2, but we're looking for about 4 cups of overall shredded chicken. Before we go any further, I wanted to take a second to say thank you to the sponsor of today's video, Scentbird. Oh, you guys, I still get so excited saying that. I'm so excited to be partnering with them again. I've posted about them a bunch here on this channel. They are a fragrance subscription service where you can try a bunch of different fragrances so that you can find your signature scent. We have new fragrances today and they are perfect for fall. First up is 2787 Wandervogel. The featured notes are Moroccan mint, anise, marine accord, musk, and sand accord. Each fragrance comes in this little capsule that pops right open and you have a generous portion of fragrance each month. This is a 30-day supply. Just unlock it. Ooh, this one is so fresh. It reminds me of clean laundry. Love that. Next up is Le Chou Chou. I hope I'm saying that right. Its featured notes are citrus peel, fresh cream, sandalwood, cocoa, and vanilla beans. Lots of my favorite things. Oh, you guys, this one reminds me of an orange creamsicle. It's light and sweet and perfect for the end of summer. Our next one is Vivamore Caramel Pop, you guys. The fragrance notes on this are caramelized popcorn, roasted chestnuts, Madagascar vanilla, caramel, and Virginian cedarwood. I can only imagine what this one smells like. We'll go a little bit higher this time. Oh my gosh, it legitimately smells like sweet buttered popcorn at a fall bonfire. This one is so fun and perfect if you love like sweet, cozy vibes. Okay, and last but not least, we have Navitas Reverie Rouge. The featured notes of this are wild strawberry, cherry, whipped coconut, Turkish rose, and vanilla. Sounds yummy. Ooh, this one smells like a strawberry field or like strawberry shortcake. I could totally see this for like a mid-morning brunch. What I love about Scentbird is that you can try a bunch of fragrances without having to commit to the whole bottle. It's just a fun, great way to try a bunch of different fragrances before you commit to your signature scent. If you're interested in trying Scentbird, scan this QR code or use the link below. And with my coupon code Nicole Renard 55, you'll get 55% off at Scentbird. Plus, you'll get free delivery to your door and a free case. Okay, now that we got our chicken all deconstructed and shredded up, we're gonna do our Greek yogurt buffalo dip. This is a super yummy, high protein twist on a buffalo dip. So easy to make. We're gonna need about 1 cup of our shredded chicken, half cup of plain Greek yogurt, and then a 1/4 cup of hot sauce. I have to pop this little lid off. There we go. Give this a good mix. I might add just 1 more scoop of Greek yogurt because it looks like it needs it. You kind of just have to play this stuff by ear, and depending on your ingredients, you might need a little bit of this, a little less of that. Oh yeah, that's looking really good. Perfect, just like that. We're just gonna get this into a little serving bowl. You can serve this hot or cold. It's completely up to you. If you did want to heat it up, you just microwave it for like 30 to 60 seconds. I personally think it tastes great cold, but my husband would probably say we need to heat it up. You can serve this with tortilla chips, veggies, really anything. So yummy. I put the extras in another little serving dish. We're gonna top it with some green onions, and she's ready. Now that was really good timing because our brownies just came out of the oven. While they're still hot, we wanna finish them up really quick. And so to do that, we're gonna take the rest of our salted caramel and give it 1 more good drizzle on the top. And last but not least, take some mini pretzel twists. Just do a few at a time. We're just gonna give them a quick little crunch and let them go right on top. Just kind of press them into the warm brownies so they stick. And then we'll let these cool. Moving right along to our cheesy buffalo chicken pull apart bread. In a bowl, we're gonna need 2 cups of our shredded rotisserie chicken, 1/4 cup to 1/2 cup of hot sauce, depending on your spiciness preference, 2 cups of shredded cheddar cheese, and 4 ounces of softened cream cheese, which is half the block. And finally, a 1/4 cup of chopped green onions. Give this a good mix. And now set this aside. Now you're gonna need 1 loaf of crusty bread. I just got a sourdough loaf from the grocery store and it's like a day old, so it's starting to get a little hard. This is gonna be important because we're gonna bake this, and if it's too soft, it'll kind of just turn soggy. And so if you can get a loaf of bread the day before, that's gonna be best for this recipe. Now we're gonna take a bread knife and cut a lattice into this. So I'm gonna do a few cuts this way, and then I'm gonna do a few cuts vertical, but I'm not gonna cut all the way through the loaf. That is what is important here. You just wanna go almost all the way. So you end up with this beautiful little crosshatch lattice. And you know what's coming next. We're gonna stuff all this goodness in the crevices. This does not look like the most beautiful, appetizing, crowd-pleasing appetizer for a game day party. I don't know what is. All we have to do now is wrap this puppy in foil, and we're gonna bake at 350 for about 15 minutes. Then we're gonna unwrap and bake for another 5 to 7 until it's nice and melty. While our bread is in the oven, we're gonna work on our popcorn snack mix, another easy one to throw together. Guys, we're going for easy inconvenience here. I'm keeping time, and so far we're at just under an hour, and I'm filming this, and so if I wasn't, it would probably go quicker. We're gonna start by popping a bag of popcorn. This recipe is really great because you can customize it for however many people you're serving, so if you have a lot of people, you can do 2 or 3 bags, or if it's a smaller party, you can just do 1. Dump it into a big bowl and we're gonna add our toppings. This is where you can get creative. I'm kind of doing a sweet and salty situation. I'm gonna add some pretzels and just crush them up a tiny bit for ease of eating. You could do M&Ms, chocolate chips, mini marshmallows. I, for one, think a mix of chocolate chips and peanut butter chips would be so yummy. And if you do it while the popcorn's still a little hot, they'll kind of get melty. We're just kind of gonna give this a little shake. Add a few more chocolate chips. Guys, and we are set. These cutie little popcorn buckets, I think, are so fun for movie night or a game day party like this. Oh my gosh, beautiful. And yummy too. You guys, we're in the home stretch. Our last recipe are some mini chicken quesadillas utilizing the last of our rotisserie chicken. If you have it in you after doing all of these recipes and you have a bag of tortilla chips lying around, you could also do some sheet pan nachos. Just put the chips all over a sheet pan, add some of your rotisserie chicken, sprinkle some cheddar cheese, maybe a cut of jalapeno, hop it in the oven at 350 for a couple minutes till it gets nice and melty. Then you can add toppings like sour cream, salsa, guacamole. Super easy, and it's definitely a crowd pleaser. We're gonna take the second half of our shredded cheddar cheese and sprinkle it on half of these little tortillas, and then a few little pieces of chicken on top of the cheese. And we're gonna fold these guys in half. And now, using either a skillet or a panini press, we are going to cook them up and get them nice and melty. What a spread, you guys. This looks so good. I'm about to go get my parents and we're gonna grub up for lunch today. I'm so excited. Comment down below and let me know which of these recipes you think you're gonna try or which one you think you'd like best. Again, they are linked down in the description box below. You can find them on my website, NicoleTheNomad.com. Also, let me know in the comments, are you a football fan? And if so, who's your team? I feel like I am becoming more and more of a football fan now that I'm married to someone who loves football. Go Jets. But yeah, I hope y'all have an amazing Saturday. It was so fun cooking with you, and we'll see you next week. Bye.